Wondering about Woodbury, Minnesota? Well, I'm heading out there right now to take a look. My name is Mary Schumann, and I'm a realtor here in the Twin Cities, and I want to give you the information that you need to find your perfect place here. I help people who find me on YouTube every single day, and I would love to help you out too. If you like to dig into data, click the title of this video and you can download a free detailed report that's all about Woodbury. If you just want some general information about what to expect here in the Twin Cities metro area, I also have a free relocation guide that you are welcome to download as well. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why Money.com selected Woodbury as one of the best places to live in 2020. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Okay, let's start with the basics. Woodbury, in relationship to Minneapolis and St. Paul, is in the southeastern corner, right on the border of Wisconsin. So you can see on this map where Woodbury resides, and I have also indicated on the map a bunch of other videos that I've done, and those are all outlined in pink boxes, just the tip of the iceberg. And this map is the boundaries of Woodbury itself. And what I wanted to highlight on here is how close you are to the St. Croix River, downtown St. Paul, and all of the parks and lakes that are inside of Woodbury. Okay, number 1 on my list of things that make people want to live in Woodbury are the schools. They are consistently ranked in the top 10 lists for best schools in Minnesota. The schools are part of South Washington County School District, and public schools consist of 6 elementary schools, 2 junior high, and 2 high schools. Woodbury also has 2 charter schools and 2 parochial schools if you are looking for other options. Okay, number 2 is employment. Woodbury's unemployment rate is lower than the state of Minnesota as a whole, and also Minnesota's is lower than the United States. So, where do people work? Well, they work at big employers in or near Woodbury, like 3M, the Post-it note people, the Target Distribution Center, Health Partners Insurance, and Self-Esteem Brands, which is also known as Anytime Fitness. Of course, Woodbury is an easy commute to St. Paul or other parts of the Twin Cities. Almost everything in the metro area is really no more than a 30-minute drive, so commute is not a big deal, and living here would be really convenient. If you live in the suburbs, you want easy access to shopping, and Woodbury has everything you could want in the way of shopping. I did a video a couple weeks ago on grocery stores, and Woodbury has pretty much every single one of them. A brand new Costco, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Cubs, Lund's, Kowalski's, you name it. They also have 3 main shopping areas: Tamarack Village, which is enormous and has several large anchor stores like Home Depot, Old Navy, etc. Woodbury Village is a little bit smaller with Kohl's and Target and Total Wine and a lot of smaller shops. And the last major shopping center is called Woodbury Lakes, and it's the most charming. It's set up to give you the feel of a walkable shopping area rather than a particular store that you would park directly in front of. They even have a walking club that meets there once a week. One of the most exciting things about Woodbury to me is that they are home to one of the very few locations of the wonderful Chicago restaurant called Portillo's. You may know that Chicago is famous for their hot dogs and all the weird stuff that they put on them: mustard, never ever ketchup, hot peppers, a tomato, pickle, celery salt. Yum. Portillo's says that they're about hot dogs, but what they're really about is the Italian beef sandwich, chocolate cake, and milkshakes. You can trust me when I tell you to give these a try. I like my Italian beef with a little bit of the sauce. They call it wet. Hot and sweet peppers. It's super messy and delicious. Having a Portillo's here in the Twin Cities makes me a little bit less homesick for Chicago. You probably want to avoid this place if you are worried about calories. Okay, number 4 is the park system. Within Woodbury itself, there are 3,000 acres of parkland and 140 miles of trail. Carver Lake Park has a public beach for summer fun, and if you want to get in touch with nature a little bit more, you can head to the Tamarack Nature Preserve. We all know winter can be tough, and if you're trapped inside, especially with little kids, Woodbury has created what they call Central Park, which is an indoor park and playground to give kids a place to run off their energy and parents a place to stay warm while they do it. Another benefit of the Central Park is that it connects to the Washington County Library and the YMCA, so you could make an entire afternoon of it and still be indoors. Even if you don't live in Woodbury, there may be a good chance that you'll use their premier sports complex called Health East Sports Center. It is massive. It's got a lot of indoor and outdoor sports fields, and if you're going there to watch games in the summer and have little kids to keep entertained, they have a splash pad right on site. Okay, my fifth and final reason why Woodbury might be the place for you is that it has a wide variety of housing, from townhouses to quad homes, which are pretty interesting, a lot of typical subdivisions, and several areas with custom homes. In addition to these rather typical suburban home choices, Woodbury is not completely built out yet, and there are open farm fields in between the neighborhoods, as well as some homes that sit on very large private lots with no HOA. Not everyone loves a planned community, and you can live in Woodbury without having that if you like. Woodbury has a lot of brand new subdivisions that are just like this one, so this is a common sight. If you like a subdivision, but you want it to be a little bit more established and have some mature trees, you can find that as well. Woodbury also has neighborhoods of custom homes, just like this one. These homes are listed probably under the $1 million mark, which is pretty affordable considering the size of the lot and the size of the homes. Home prices in Woodbury range from about $200,000 for a townhouse all the way up to just under $1 million for a custom-built home. The median home price in Woodbury today is about $430,000. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next week.